Dear students, welcome to Brilliant Minds e-learning school. This presentation is for grade 10. New hello. Unit 10. What's your job? Have you decided what's your job? How to make a career choice when you are undecided? Before you can choose the right career, you must learn about yourself, your values, interests, and soft skills. In combination with your personality type, make some occupations a good fit for you and others completely inappropriate. Try to use self-assessment tools and career tests to gather information about your traits and generate a list of occupations that are good fit based on them. Some people choose to work with a career or other career development professionals who can help them navigate this process. You may have many lists of occupations in front of you. At this point, generate only one, according to the self-assessment tools you used before. To keep yourself organized, you should combine them into one master list. By the end, start to narrow the options till you find the best one which fits you. In this lesson, we have many words like rewording, apply, training, stressful, and skill. Can you guess the meaning of them? Here are some sentences to help you. Which one can be matched with the definition? Have you finished? Let's check the answers. Some other words: contract, practical, qualifications, casualty department. Have you heard about them before? Here are some sentences to help you. Can you match between them? Let's check the answers. More words that we had before: apprenticeship, attendant, construction, degree, and industry. Complete the sentences. Space is a qualification you receive when you finish university. This is called, yes, degree. Is a particular type of business that produces services or goods. Supers, industry. Space is the work of building something, to build something. Construction. Person whose jobs involves helping the public. It will be attendant. And the last one, apprenticeship, is to work under a master to learn a craft or a skill. Let's talk about the grammar of this lesson, which is reported speech. Reported speech is to say what others said. We have many cases: statement, questions, commands, orders and requests, and exclamation sentences. How can we differ between them? How can we change them to be reported? Let's check. People completely different. Some of us, when they hear something, they can save and turn or transfer it to others. But others can't remember anything. They aren't included. The second part that we want: who can transfer the words to others? We said reported speech in a statement. Statement is a normal sentence which starts with the subject or a pronoun. Let's have an example. John said to me, "I'm a clever student." If you found here, you will say that the whole sentence can be divided into two parts by using comma and speech marks or quotation marks to be out sentence and in sentence. The first part of the sentence can't be changed, but only one thing, which is reporting verb. Reporting verb can be one of four: say, say to, said, or said to. Each one of them had a shift. Without to, still the same as say and said, still the same. Say to, turn it to be tell. Said to, turn it to be told. The second part of the sentence. We are going to face comma and quotation or speech marks. So remove them and use that. Change the pronouns according to the speakers. Like here, John. I change it to be he. If it was Jane, yes, she. John and Jane, supers, they. So we change the pronouns according to the speakers. What about the verbs? You know that the verbs can be changed into the past degree to the past in the normal cases, as present simple, change it to be past simple. Present continuous, past continuous. Present perfect, past perfect. Let's have more tenses. Past simple, still past simple, or we can degree to the past, it will be past perfect. Past continuous, yes, past perfect continuous. Past perfect, still the same. Modal verbs like will, can, may, shall, and must. Will in the past, would, can, could, may, might, shall, should, must, had to. Let's have our sentence to shift or to report it. John said to me, I'm a clever student. To be sure that you are on the right track, change word by word. John, still the same. We said, said to turn it to be supers. Told. Me, still the same. What about common speech marks? Yes, that. I referring to the subject? He. And we said tenses in the past. Was a clever student. Another sentence. Sarah said to me, I have done my homework. Can you find the answer? Yes, Sarah told me that she had done her homework. We have some adverbs which we can change. Adverb of time and adverb of place. Like these words. Now, change it to be then, this, that, these, those, today, that day, tonight, that night, ago, before. Tomorrow, the following day, the next day, or the day after. Yesterday, the last day, the previous day, or the day before. Reread the following sentences using the words between brackets. The teacher said to us, I'm revising this lesson tomorrow. Use that. And the second one, Iman said, I was sending the emails, Heidi. The same. Use that. Can you answer them? Yes, the first one. The teacher told us that he was revising that lesson the day after, the next day, or the following day. And the second one, Iman told Heidi that she had been sending the emails. Some notes to take care about them. We said in normal and general cases, the verbs change a degree to the past. But what about if we had say or say to as a reporting verb? In this case, tenses remain, wouldn't change. So if you found say or say to, tenses remain. The same way if the speech was talking about fact. In this case, tenses remain. Let's have two examples. He says, I have prepared the lesson. She said, the earth is round. The first one, he said that he has prepared the lesson. And she said that the earth is round. The second part of reported speech is questions, which divided into two parts: WH questions, yes or no questions. Let's start with the first type, WH questions. In this case, you will find the question started with the WH, like who, where, why, whose, and so on. My friend said to me, "What are you doing?" As I told you before, we are going to divide the whole sentence into two parts. The first one, which has only reporting verbs: say, say to, said, said to. In this case of questions, say and say to turn it to be asked, wonder, or wanted to know. Said and said to, asked, wanted to know, or wondered. The second part, command speech marks. We said before in the statement case that we remove them and use excellent, that, but in question case with WH we use the same question word. What remains what, where, when, and so on. After that, we change the question form to be sentence form by shifting the helping verb with the subject after it. Then change the verbs to greet the past, and the same like adverbs we had before. My friend said to me, "What are you doing? Let's change." My friend said to, in question case it will be asked, asked me, what. You referring to the second speaker, it will be I was doing. Another two questions. He said to me, "Where are you going now?" She said to me, "Which book have you brought?" Can you find the answers? He asked me where I was going then. And the second one, she asked me which book I had brought. The second part of questions, yes or no questions. This type of questions which start with helping verb, verb to be, verb to have, verb to do, or even modal verbs. My friend said to me, "Have you finished?" Reporting verb changed as ask or asked, present and the past. Steps, but only one thing can be changed here, which is command speech marks. We said before in a statement case that WH questions, the same WH word, but here we are going to use if or whether. Then change the question form into sentence 1, and the same steps with the verbs and adverbs. The question that we had, my friend said to me, "Have you finished?" Step by step, my friend said to, asked me, command speech marks, it will be F, shift, I had finished. Another sentence. Haneen said to Basmala, were you happy? It will be Haneen asked Basmala if she was happy. And instead of was, we can use supers, had been. Kindly check these resources and links to clarify the points and to check your understanding. Thank you for listening. Until the next time, stay safe at home.